Welcome to Realm University. My name is Michael Baldwin, and this video is to take you through the settings for invoice arrears. As you can see, and as per usual, we're here in the Realm portal under Invoice Arrears. And for those of you that may have performed the settings and configuration for rental arrears, you will recognize that this screen looks remarkably similar to rental arrears. We've obviously done that on purpose for a consistent approach, but we do have a couple of additional settings over and above rental arrears. So with no further ado, obviously the usual activate invoice arrears is here. Alert on issue, if we ever running into difficulty when performing invoice arrears, we will actually send you an email to let you know if this box is ticked. And generally, this occurs when we have a disconnect between your property management software and Claire. And this is really just to let you know that such a disconnect has arisen, but the team will be working on that in the background. We have the reminder interval days as usual. And in this case, on the third day that the invoice is overdue, we will send the initial message. On the 6th day, we will send the next level of messages. And on the 10th day, again, that third and final style of message. We do have the round robin of 5 different messages for each interval, just to keep life interesting. But that would be the intervals. And again, they can be modified to whatever suits your business practice. We have the schedule, so you can decide what time you wish to run this. And it's just a case of moving the clock point around. Remembering to go from AM to PM if you do make such a change, and then clicking on the minutes if you wish to change the minutes, and then clicking OK. So we've now changed that to 2:30 PM for your local time. One of the new settings we've added is that if you happen to have an invoice value that is below a certain threshold that you don't wish to chase it or send reminders, simply tick this box. And as you can see at the moment, we have that set to $5, but that's anything for that price and below, then we will not perform the follow-up. The next button is similar again to if you have multiple tenants in a property, then we will send an invoice arrears reminder to all of the tenants at that property, with varying messages between the primary and the secondary tenants. The next option is to run every day. And if you tick this box, we would basically start the arrears process on day 3. And as we have run every day ticked, we would send on day 4 and 5. On day 6, we will send the next level of message, which would then also go out for day 7, 8, and 9. And then on day 10, we will send that third level message. With run every day ticked, we would then continue sending invoice arrears reminders up to 100 days, unless you have this box ticked, which means we stop after the last interval. That would work in conjunction with run every day, or you can just have this box ticked on its own so that we create a task at the end of the intervals. So in this case, on day 11, we would create a task for the property manager as an exception so that they can handle the invoice arrears for this particular tenant manually. The next box, we've had quite a bit of feedback that not everybody wants to receive all of the emails from Claire. But so leaving this unticked means that you won't get an email to the property manager telling them who we've contacted in regards to invoice arrears. But by ticking this, then we will in fact send you the email to let you know who has been contacted. We have include account details and communications. And again, if that's something that you wish to include, then we just use those account details that are recorded here. If you use BPay as your payment mechanism, then again, click on BPay and fill out the biller code and biller name as per usual. Otherwise, we leave that one unticked. Now that you've completed all of your settings, the last thing to do, please remember, is to hit Save and Next so you don't lose any of those. But that, in short, is the settings for Invoice Arrears. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.